In this video, I'm going to explain a math of statistics, and we're going to cover these few topics: cumulative frequency table, cumulative frequency curve, finding value of specific range, quartiles, percentile, range, normal range and interquartile range as well, model class, mode and mean. Now in part A, using the table given, construct a cumulative frequency table. So for constructing a cumulative frequency table, we are going to write these values in this way: length as x millimeter, x less than equals to 30, greater than equals to 25, and on the second place, look, this value is 35. You need to write 35, and this will go till the last value, so you need to write 25 here, and for the next value you need to write 40, and this will also go till 25. Like this we will cover this entire table, and after that we need to fill the cumulative frequency column. So from 25 to 30 there were 1 values, so the first frequency is 1, and from 25 to 35, this includes these 2 value, so this will be 1 plus 3, 4, and for 25 to 40, this will include 1, 3 and 6, so you can simply write 4 plus 6 equals to 10, and for 25 to 45 you need to add all the previous frequencies, 1, 3, 6 and 12, so this will be 10 plus 12, 22, and like this you need to fill the entire column. So this is how you construct a cumulative frequency table. Now for part B, using the cumulative frequency table which you have constructed, find the number of insects which are 50 meter or less in length. 50 meter or less, so we have to find the number of insects that are 50 meter or less, so this will include all the values from 50 till 25. So this is basically the cumulative frequency of 25 to 50, so this will be 32. And in number 2, more than 45 millimeter in length, more than 45 millimeter in length, so we need to find the length of the insect that are more than 45, so that means you need to find all these values. So we know that the total number of insects is 40, so just simply subtract the number of insects that are less than 45 from the total number. So in the cumulative frequency table we can see that from 25 to 45 the number of insects were 22, so after subtracting you'll get 18. Now in B3 you need to find the number of insects with length between 35 to 50. So we will avoid the length that are less than 35, that is 4, and we will take till 50. So the number of insect would be 32 minus 4, 28. Now in C they asked you to draw the cumulative frequency curve. Now for drawing the cumulative frequency curve you need coordinates, and you can find it from the upper class and the cumulative frequency. So this will start from 25, so the first coordinate will be 25, 0, and the next one would be the upper class, which is 30, and the cumulative frequency 1. So these will be plotted on the horizontal axis, and the cumulative frequency will be plotted on the vertical axis. So our next coordinate would be 35, 4 and 40, 10. So these are the coordinate. After finding this coordinate, you need to plot them and form a smooth curve. So the value starts from 25 and ends at 40. So let's consider the first value as 25. This is 30. This would be 35, 40, 45, and on the y-axis 5, 10, and after that you need to plot these coordinates. So the first one is 25, 0. This will be at the origin, and the next one is 31. So this is 30 and this would be 1, and after that 35, 4, 35, 4, and after that 35, 4, 35, 4, and after that 40, 10. So after plotting all the coordinates, you need to connect them to form a smooth curve. So this is your cumulative frequency curve. Now in part D, they asked you to find the lower quartile. Now lower quartile is the value that is situated in the 25% of the total data. So fraction of 25% is 1 by 4. So if you multiply 1 by 4 with the total frequency, which is 40, you will have the position of the lower quartile, which is in the 10th position. Now from the graph, you know the cumulative frequency 10, and you just simply need to find the value of x. That would be the lower quartile. So your Q1 would be 40, and median is the value that exists in the middle. So this would be 1 by 2 into 40, 20. So median would be 44, and upper quartile is the value that exists in 75% of the data. So this would be 30, so Q3 is approximately 49. These values can vary since these are approximated values. And after that you need to find the interquartile range. Interquartile range is the difference between the upper quartile and the lower quartile. So this would be 49 minus 40. The interquartile range would be 9. And after that you need to find the range. Now range is the largest value minus the smallest value. So this would be 60 minus 25. The range would be 35. Now we need to find the 40th percentile. 40th percentile is the value that exists in 40% of the data. So the fraction would be 40 divided by 100 into 40. So we need to find the value that is in the 16th position. So the 16th position, so our P40 would be 43. And now you need to find the model class. Model class is the class with the highest frequency. So this would be from 40 to 45. And now they ask you to find the mode, and for that you need the exact value of x, which is the midpoint of upper class and lower class. So let's find the value of x first. So in order to find mode, you need the value of x, which is the midpoint of the upper class and the lower class. So if you add 25 plus 30 and divide it with 2, you'll have 27.5. This is the value of x. And like this, we calculated all the value of x. So our mode would be the value with the highest frequency. So the value with the highest frequency is 42.5. And after that we need to find mean. So for finding mean, we need to use the formula sum of fx divided by sum of f. Now sum of f is the total frequency, which is 40, and fx is the multiplication of x with the frequency. So 27 times 1 will give you 27.5. So these are the value of fx that we got after multiplying x with f. Now we need to add all this value and put it in the numerator to find mean. So 27.5 plus 97.5 plus 225. Like this you need to put all the values, and after adding all the values we will get 1765. So if you divide 1765 with 40, you will have 44.125, which is approximately equals to 44. This is your mean. Now with these methods, try to solve the same math with new frequency.